Alright, it's Bo, and today's reptile quest is going to be a little bit different. Okay, so, I've had a change of job, so we're going to have a little bit of a change of the schedule. You might see episodes popping up in places you wouldn't expect, but hey, let's get started. Alright, so what do you say we start off with some snake feeding and then move on to some herping? Alright, so first up today is going to be our good little boy Momo. And while he is a very calm and docile snake, actually the most calm and docile snake that I own, he is quite a crazy eater at times, so we'll see how how he decides to take his food today. Alright, so next up is, of course, my bull snake, Lulu. And this girl is always down for some food. She is not playing games. This girl. She does not play games at all. Look at her, she's like, I'm not letting this go. This girl is not a joke. She's a big girl. That is one impressive girl, though. She is beautiful. A lot of times bull snakes in the wild are actually confused for rattlesnakes, and it's not hard to see why. Look at her. And when she gets done with that rat, she is going to be all sorts of not fun to deal with, so... Because she's still going to be wanting food. See, now we get to see her stare at us like, more food, yes? That's the only thing about feeding her, letting her to come out of the enclosure to eat, is that, you don't know how quick she's gonna go back in, but look at her, she's doing good. She's just like, okay, I had my meal, time to go back in. But finally she decides to go back in. Oh, she's just gonna go back in nice and peaceably. And that's how we do that. Alright, so what do we have here but a southern copperhead, which was under the log last time I checked. Although this time he has a pal. So that's a little Gulf Coast toad hanging out with him. Of course, he is a little skinny, but it is cold, and so he's not going to be eating right now. If he did want to eat, though, he's got his food right there. I mean, Alrighty, what do we got here? And of course, another Echistrodon contortrix. You know, little cluster of logs here. You can see how conducive this would have been, and is. So here our little fellow is. A little chilly, so he's just chilling. Just trying to see him a little better with this little fellow. Aha. He says, "You think you got me, you don't." Wrong, I do. I do have you. You're all good, bud. I'm not gonna aggravate you too much, though. I'm trying to get you out of the way so we can put your log back there, dude. And over here, we have our next contestant. All these guys today have been somewhere around the same size, honestly. Little fellow here. Look at this guy, he's just cool and... I know, buddy. I'll tell you what. Man, this guy, he's a looker.